everyone, welcome back to my channel, Turnips to Tangerines, where I share recipes and ramblings from my everyday life. Today we are going to make crock pot mac and cheese. Tonight's the big game, the Packer game, and they're going to be playing the Cardinals, so it's Thursday night. And what better way to celebrate the game, or what better way to enjoy the game than with a big bowl of Wisconsin mac and cheese. In our crock pot right now I have my noodles boiling. I have my elbow macaroni. This is a 16-ounce package of just regular old elbow macaroni that you can find anywhere. And then we're going to add some melted butter, which I haven't melted my butter yet. A half a cup of melted butter will be going into the crock pot. And then we're going to add 2 beaten eggs, which are right here. And we're going to add 1 cup of milk, just plain old regular milk right here. And we're also going to add, I think this is 16-ounce, yeah, 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. We're going to add that also. And then we're going to add 1 can of cheddar cheese soup. This is by Campbell's. Sometimes the cheddar cheese soup can be a little hard to find. You can always find like the nacho cheddar cheese, which you can use that also. So that comes next, or will come next. And then we have just a few seasonings here, salt, pepper, and a little bit of paprika. And last but not least, we will have our cheese. I'm going to use about 4 cups of shredded, sharp, Wisconsin-style cheese, Wisconsin-made cheese. And I had like 6 slices of provolone, Wisconsin provolone cheese left over in my refrigerator. So I'm going to add that too. So I will be right back. I'm going to go get my noodles, and then we're going to get started on our pasta, our mac and cheese pasta. Yummy, yum. Right here is my cooked pasta. I just took it off the stove and I rinsed it. I just took it off. I drained it. I did not rinse it because you kind of want the starch in there to keep everything just to stick together. So I did not rinse it. I boiled it for about roughly 8 minutes. I didn't want to make it real mushy, but I didn't want it to be, you know, crunchy. That's good. So now we're going to add our butter that I also melted. And that's a half a cup, or a stick of butter, I should say. Half a cup is a stick of butter. Just going to toss that in here real nicely. And then I'm going to add the beaten eggs. In fact, I think I'm going to give them a little extra whirl here. 2 beaten eggs. Throw that in there. And we are going to add our 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. That gives it a nice rich taste. Ooh. And then we are going to add our can of cheddar cheese soup. And I don't think this, nope. I will be right back. We are going to add our can of cheddar cheese soup. And if you want to spice it up a little bit, you can use the nacho flavored, and you could use like a Kojak cheese, or a cheese that has the green chilies in it, you know, jalapeno. There's so many new kinds of cheese out now that are super spicy, habanero, and all that kind of stuff. So you can actually spice this up to your family's favorite or how they like things spicy. My husband would love this a little spicier, but I'm old-fashioned in the way I like my mac and cheese, just nice and cheesy. And now we're going to add our cup of just regular milk. I'm just going to kind of do this number, see if I can get some more of that inside of this pan done. I don't think I can, but oh, maybe. And we'll slowly add that. And let's see here. I'm gonna get all that out of there. Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna put that there. And then I'm going to add my seasoning, which is, oh, I think it's like 1/8 of each. 1/8 of paprika, 1/8 of pepper, black pepper, and 1/8 of salt. You can adjust your seasonings. Again, like I said, this recipe is versatile. You can do whatever you want with it. Make it as spicy as you want or as plain as you want, like I am. Stir that all up. Ooh, it already looks good to me. So, nothing better than watching a football game, eating some good old Wisconsin mac and cheese with good old Wisconsin cheese. Look at all that cheese I have on there. This is, let me get that right in there. This is sharp cheddar cheese. Normally I do use for this, I use a white sharp cheddar cheese. I'm not sure why, I just do, but this time I didn't have it. And then I had some leftover provolone, slices of provolone cheese in my refrigerator that I used when I had a sandwich the other day, and I thought, well, might as well add that too, why not? So, this is about 4 cups of cheese shredded. You can buy pre-shredded cheese if you prefer to. I just prefer to do my own, and then I know what I'm getting and how much I have and whatever. Plus you get them, the chunks are a little bigger too. So I'm just gonna stir all this in here. My dogs are waiting for another little bite. I gave them some, but they just love cheese, so I'm just gonna throw all this in here. And one nice thing about this recipe too, it takes about, oh, depending on your crock pot, because everybody's is different, it's about 2 to 4 hours and you should be ready to eat. So if game time tonight is what, 7:30 or something, I mean technically I wouldn't have had to have even made this until 4 in the afternoon, and it would have been plenty time ready for the game. Another thing you can do also, if you care to, right before serving, I'd say about an hour before it's done, you could, oh geez, right before you're serving your mac and cheese here, you can make a crumb topping with Ritz crackers, and you could sprinkle the Ritz crackers on top here, and you could add a few little cubes of butter and let that melt in there, and that would taste really good. I mean, you're not going to have a crunchy topping like you would if you baked it in the oven, but heck, it's still good. I love crunchy toppings on just about anything. So, this is what it looks like. I'm going to try to get it over there as best I can, or get my camera a little closer, and I can tell you I'm looking forward to this already. It's been a while since I've made it, but here we go. This is our crock pot that is filled up to the top practically with mac and cheese, and lots of cheese and lots of noodles in there. Lots of elbow mac, and yum, yum. All set for the game tonight, and I hope you give this recipe a try. It's easy. If your kids like mac and cheese like my grandkids do, they'll love it also. So have a good day. Go Packers!